Hello everybody, it is Angela Correnti coming to you from the agency here in sunny South Florida and coming to you on segment 3 of living in a condominium. And today's session is going to be called Absentee Owner. So first off, I kind of want to just show off my Lululemon swag. My towel keeps falling, and I'm sure you've noticed that in the other session. This is my agency, beautiful beach towel. I love representing. And then of course I've got this gorgeous painting that I just want to shout out, Sin Silva from our Arizona office, one of the realtors who is also an obviously very talented artist. So first off, thank you for tuning in. I am so honored, and thank you for all the positivity that I'm getting. It's really, really great. I love to share knowledge, and I'm not an expert in all the fields, but I can help you find the experts that you need. But I love what I do, which is real estate. So today I'm going to be talking about living in a condominium, being an absentee owner. What's an absentee owner? So basically, in my definition, it's someone who is not in that unit pretty well full time. So we have a lot of our buildings used to be, a lot of it's changed since 2020, but we used to have a lot more emptiness. So you used to drive, to Miami and see maybe 2 or 3 floors with lights on and the rest of it's dark. We don't really have that going on anymore. We do have so much more full-time people, or people who are using the units more. But if you are only using the units for a few months of the year, here's some things that I like to tell people. So one of the biggest things that I found living in a condo, and so just a little bit of information about me. Not only did I live in a condominium, I was actively a participant on the board, and was just such a great learning experience. Difficult job, but a great learning experience. And some of the issues that we found with owners that weren't in the unit were really simple things that really could avoid issues for you. So some of the big ones are, they come back, the unit is hot, there is no AC running, and you're freaking out because you're coming in and you're seeing maybe some mold that has grown or mildew that has accumulated on your things, and you're like, what the frick? I thought my air conditioning was working. And it's not just your air conditioning, it could be your thermostat. And we found so often that most of the AC issues were the thermostat. A lot of thermostats, and this was mind-boggling to me, and sorry if I didn't know this, but they run on a battery. So if you are away for an extended period of time and that battery in that thermostat dies, guess what? Your AC doesn't work. And it is really important that you have someone who is looking after your unit, because if you don't, and you come back after 3 or 4 months, boy, oh boy, will you be in for a very costly endeavor. Oh my God, how do you say it? You're going to be in for a very costly thing. In case I didn't pronounce the other 2 right. I don't want to re-record this. That's why I'm moving on. So what we found is you could actually get a thermostat that is wired to the air conditioner unit, and that's a way to avoid that. Another way is have someone checking your unit all the time. Once a week. It sounds like it's a lot, but it's not. Things go wrong in condos. Somebody's AC could be leaking upstairs. They don't know it's leaking. Nobody's trying to hurt somebody else's unit. The water's dripping, water's piling up, and unless somebody is there to say, whoa, wait a minute, there's water coming into my unit, you're not gonna know. So have someone that is looking after your unit, pay that extra money. And there are management companies out there that do this for a living, and it is worth the investment. So they come in, they're flushing your toilets, so those pipes are always nice and they're not drying out and cracking, and then you're coming home and, to these yucky smells. Get, just little things. Maybe have the washing machine, your clothing washing machine, have that run. Another great way, if you don't have anybody, get a cleaning service. Get a cleaning service to come in every 2 weeks or every month, and you're like, oh God, but I'm not there. It doesn't make any sense to spend the money. It does make sense because dust piles up and they're going to tell you things that are going wrong. So what a lot of my customers do is they have regular cleaning services coming up, and they tell the cleaning, hey, can you run my dishwasher? Can you just run my washing machine? And then, hey, guess what, Ange? This is going on here. I don't know why, but I was here, I'm cleaning the unit. I just started the dishwasher and I see it leaking. So this way you're not coming back after you've been gone for the summertime, you're getting ready to use it in the winter, and you're dealing with all these, construction issues. So really important that if you're not going to be using your unit often, there's so many options: management companies, cleaning companies, a trusted friend, a neighbor that you trust, that can come in and do these things. Maybe not running a washing machine or a dishwasher, because that's a lot to ask for of a friend, or unless they're really good friends. But just some suggestions on things like that. And I'm trying to think of what else. The AC is the biggest thing here in South Florida. Oh gosh, the AC. Hurricane season. You're not going to be here. I have furniture out here. I don't leave ever. For hurricane season is June 1st to November 30th. Even if I'm gone for a weekend, I take everything inside. Why? Well, there's no storms in sight. You never know what's going to happen. And although with hurricanes, we do get quite a bit of notice on when they're going to come, you might have a windstorm, you might have a rainstorm. And if you have furniture that's not tied down properly, you don't want to have something that's yours damage somebody else's property. So bring that furniture in during hurricane season, and that's June 1st to November 30th. Yes, it's a long time, but I don't know if you've noticed, but last year we went right down to the wire. So you never know when it's going to end. And it's important that as an absentee owner, you're not relying. Now, there are some condominium buildings that offer their super, or maybe the building engineer or somebody that will go in and they, I'm sure they charge you something. So know your building, know your concierge people, know your front desk people. If you live in an older building that doesn't have any of that stuff, then get to know what the right thing to do for you is. So the big ones as an absentee owner, I'm going to say, is AC. Change those filters, keep it running. You cannot have a condominium in South Florida without an AC running at a decent temperature. And that's something that you can call our Florida Power and Light, which is FPL, our electrical company. They can tell you suggested temperatures are anywhere from 74 to 76, not much higher than that. And I know that costs add up, and I've have some clients that are like, I'm not keeping it at 74. It's too cold. I want to keep it at 78. Understand that 78, when it is 110 outside, is really, really hot, and there's no air circulation going on during those summer months when most of the people that are not here are not here. And you don't want to have damage to your furniture, to your condo. And remember, if you do get mold, it does travel. So you don't want to affect the other units in the building. So this was a little bit of a shorter session on absentee owners, but it's quite important. Have somebody check your unit, flush those toilets, follow whatever your condominium management company or board is recommending. There are some boards in some of the older buildings, they want the water shut off. So follow whatever those things are, and do the right thing for your unit. And I hope that this has shed some light, and that you get some ideas that will help you when you're not using your unit and you're back home enjoying the amazing summers in the in the other states that they're not having the same kind of heat waves that we have down here. So again, if you're looking to buy or sell down here in South Florida, let me know. I would love to help you out. And if I can't help you out and you're in a different region, I work for an amazing company called The Agency, in case you missed it the first time, and we collaborate all over the world. So let me know what your needs are and I will help you, and I can send you to the right people if it's not my area of expertise as far as Florida real estate, and purchasing and selling. So look forward to meeting with you again next week. And next week, we're going to be talking about being a good neighbor. And I'm moving remember we talked about the milestone inspections. I'm going to move that to the last one because that one there, I'm going to be looking for an engineer. And I've made some phone calls, just waiting for them to call me back. And then I got to figure out how to get that engineer on a podcast with me, on YouTube with me. So this is a learning curve for me, and I'm so excited. I love doing this. I love sharing information. If there's something you want me to talk about, let's do that. Give me a dingle call, text, DM, Instagram, Facebook, or a little note down here. Thank you for listening. So happy. Thank you for all the positivity. See you next week on Being a Good Neighbor. Mwah. Have a blessed day and spread love and kindness. Bye.